Y'all gotta keep an eye on me. You better get in. I got asthma. Oh, yeah. I got asthma. Uh-huh. Well, you better get in here and set your fat ass down. Ain't nobody look checking for you.
No.
All righty.
Okay.
It is Thursday.
Yes. Almost the weekend.
Yay.
Yeah.
So,
I was like, why are you looking at me all like?
because I'm like, so what's your plans for the weekend, Gary?
You go to your son's birthday party.
Ow.
That's pretty much
It. That'll be about it, and that's all. Because I got to work and get to the party. So we don't have nobody on here yet. But you know, I figured we just do some filler until we have somebody get on. Cause you know, like TC and them say, wait till some people, Lonnie B, wait till we get about 1,000 people on.
Well, we will never talk.
I
We
know.
can't even get a solid 5.
Hey, we had a lot last time until the fucking iPad went dead, and I'm fully charged tonight, and ain't nobody here. But you know, I think they're used to us coming in at 7:30 or 7:38.
We got one viewer. And who might about that?
Yeah, that's probably
Is it you? Oh. It's us. It's us.
All right. Well, I mean,
Okay, well, we're here.
hey, family.
Yes, hey fam. Again, it's Thursday. It's Friday Eve. You had a good week
I did.
so far.
And yourself?
Likewise.
All right now.
Good week. Yeah. So we're talking about when is it a good time to meet the family?
Yeah, we started it a couple weeks back. You know, when you're dating somebody, when would be a good time to meet his family or her family. And, you know, so the iPad kind of went dead. Oh, that's Marcus. Hey, Marcus. So the iPad, oh, that was Marcus. So the iPad kind of went dead. And we had the most viewers then. Girl, we had like 12 people.
We was rolling. We was rolling, and all of a sudden
We
it
was.
said, yeah.
And then the goddamn thing said, yeah, exactly. So tonight we have a different set. We're actually outside on my balcony, y'all.
Yes, it's a nice night. I tell you what, we're gonna have to hurry up and get to going, get to moving, because the sun, or the daylight, should I say, is not gonna last that long. So anyhow, I feel like, and we're not talking about, when we say family, we're not so much as talking about like kids. We're just talking about family in general. Because sometimes it may be a little bit longer for you to meet the children opposed to meeting maybe the mom, the brother, some aunties, you know.
I would think you would probably meet the kids first.
I don't know, because sometimes people want their significant others to, you know, like the sisters and brothers to be like, look, I want y'all to check Shorty out.
True.
She you know, I'm kind of feeling her or whatever. I'm a little serious about her. I want to tell y'all, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it before I take it to moms or the kids. You know, just the buffer, let the boys and things like that be the buffer ball
Before you introduce them to the kids and whatever, and then the kids kind of get attached, and you know they just kind of don't work.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
Okay, so how long you think it will be? Marcus, can you hear us just fine? Cause that horns and shit bumping and shit.
I'm sure they had Jalen.
Yeah, no, he in closed spaces. So how long do you think it should be before they meet the mom, the aunties, the grandmama if she's still around, and all that jazz?
I think it's to be determined. I mean, maybe 6-7 months. I don't know, because with situationships around here lasting longer than relationships, who the hell knows? You might never meet the damn people.
You might.
You study over here. You done been with this guy for like a year and a half.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Creed. You done been with him for like a year and a half, almost 2, sometimes 3. You ain't meet the family, but y'all kicking it harder than
Yeah,
Van
what
Dam.
dude talking about? Don't nobody even. I think he meant it in a nice way,
Uh-huh.
because some shit that popped off that was kind of embarrassing. He gonna say, "Don't nobody even know about you." Oh,
And she probably thinking he didn't talk to the family and everything. Perhaps.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the sister was well aware.
Well, I think that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I think, because sometimes even if I'm dating somebody, you or Ellie or whomever might meet and greet them before Rhea does. Not saying that he's serious. Not saying that we're serious. This is just somebody I'm kicking it with at this particular time.
Yeah, and yes, Ron, we all working on the balcony. We thought it was a beautiful night, so we was just giving it a try. We tried to change setups.
Yeah. And besides, instead of the wine, because we don't have wine tonight, instead of the wine, when the wine is done, when the daylight is over, that's when the video's over.
Oh, well, that ain't gonna be about another 15 minutes, y'all.
Well.
Shit, by the time Susie and them get on,
Well.
we gonna be all wrapped up.
But yeah, I think about a year. As long if y'all really solid and y'all had that talk, I feel like, yes, some things you don't have to have time. It's just a feeling. If it feels right, and Shorty gonna stay around and you gonna stay around, you kind of wanna ease certain things.
Yeah,
in there.
you don't want to move too fast though, and then
No.
the next thing you know, come find out, you meet him, and in 3 months he moved in, and then 2 months,
Yeah.
and then, you're fucking married. I mean, there's levels to this shit, as they say.
There
There's
is
levels
levels to that.
So. I guess Ron and Marcus is y'all the only two ones. Hello.
I know, and the sun is going down.
It is going. Oh, it said we got 5 people. All right, now who else is here? Say hello to your girls. So,
But if
tell us what y'all think. How long?
if we're in a relationship too, and if we're both adults and our children are adults, then
Okay.
you goddamn right. I do want to meet your family before X, Y, and Z. I do want to meet your family a little bit sooner than I would, because we're adults and we don't have to worry about like the kids just yet.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Before, like toddlers, like Rhea's age and Jalen's age. We just use these because these are our children, But Morgan and Livy
Right.
age, it's kind of like,
They out the house.
They out the house. They living their own lives.
Right.
They got their own boyfriends and shit.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, I get that. So maybe, I don't know. It took
Yeah.
a minute for me to meet those y'all. And the one girl I met, had to find the house. Yeah, all Susie's here. All right now.
Go ahead, Susie.
Ron said meeting the family does not mean marriage or relationship.
It
That
does.
is true, because I think some people misconstrue. Oh, I got to meet the family. I'm with them
Exactly.
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Exactly.
And so now, I'm in there, but
And you're nowhere in there.
I went to the family reunion. But you're right, Ron. Just
No.
because you meet somebody doesn't mean
I told
that.
her to turn the light
Okay. Doesn't mean that you. It's
You're
just back.
in there.
You're
No.
in there. Yeah,
or
'cause
you're
who
or
knows?
you're the one.
Right, because who knows? Oh, shit, they done put your girls in the light. Okay, now. Thanks, Ron. And Sue said hello. Marcus says, well, it depends on your family, LOL. Like, I have a mission brief ID I have to tell anyone before they meet the fam bam.
Oh, so you got to debrief them.
Oh,
And
so
say,
that
hey,
means-
look, this is so and so. She gonna be a little bit rough around the edges. This is so and so.
It could mean my y'all,
family.
she coming around. Don't y'all get up in here, get to acting crazy and fighting and carrying on and cussing and stuff. And just because he Muslim, don't be praying on a mama trying to change it to a Christian.
Right.
'Cause,
And put the bacon out.
He don't eat pork.
Put the smothered pork
He don't
chops
eat
up
pork.
for another
Okay.
day.
Ronnie said, I personally would want to meet the family because if they are crazy, I would think again about that person. Hey.
I would like to. If I'm
Everybody
meeting them,
got that one crazy person in the family, and if you don't know who it is,
if you probably
it's
will.
you.
Right.
It's
Or you
you.
probably would. If you ain't met the crazy person, you with the crazy person. I
Juice.
I lost my train of
Oh,
thought.
I am so sorry.
No,
You
you're
think-
totally fine. You're totally fine. I don't know.
Meet the family.
Yeah.
Don't eat pork. Okay.
All that good stuff. Yeah, I would. Let me see. Meet the family.
Oh, Lord.
I forgot. I forgot. Anyway.
All right. Well, how long was you and Wayne together before you got to meet Miss Gloria and them?
Well, I knew his brother and his sister before I knew him.
What?
Because
I did not know that.
Half had introduced us, so I knew
Okay.
them because me and Half was hanging tough. So I knew them prior to actually meeting Drew.
Oh, okay. So they was probably like, all right, come on with it.
Well, yeah, and I think sometimes maybe it's just like, hey, I don't think it really means anything to meet the family sometimes. Because, Andrew, I think he met my family and it was just like, okay, like this is Drew and that's just that. I don't think it really had any substance. Because I was a teenager, I was 17.
Yeah.
How long are you fitting to stay around? But since my mom wants to know, who I'm going to be with, X, Y, and Z. So, hey, look, this is Drew, da, 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 da. I didn't have no chick nor child. So, it kind of was appropriate.
Yeah, I think because when I met Billy's family, I think I met Billy, and I think I might have met his family maybe 3 weeks later. Because
That's
because
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
back then.
And you guys probably talked prior to y'all getting together,
Yeah.
and B, going to meet the family, especially if you're in a tight knit family
Well,
too.
because it was like Ongate, Westgate, Coverstone. Everybody was all over every place.
Right.
So, it was just like, hey, yeah, we dating now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't think meeting the family to certain people is significant unless you don't have any children. Because y'all didn't have any children, I didn't have any children. But
Right.
maybe when you bring a child, maybe when you have children, you're less likely to have everybody that you deal with meet your child. But I tell you what,
That's on my Instagram post.
if we kicking it or whatever, I do want to meet your boys and stuff like that. Like, and I want you to meet my peoples just because I am enjoying your company, and
Right.
if we are together, then I do want them to say, hey, look, this is who I'm kicking it with, yada yada, because I don't want you to be a mystery man either.
Exactly. I think it shows interest. I was dating this dude one time, y'all. I swear on God. Every time one of my family members would come around, that nigga would be gone. He would just, all right, I'll be right back. And I was like, I don't know. And then one day he said, yeah, Billy probably, over here trying to holler at you and stuff. I said, well, but yeah, because he don't think I'm dating anybody. I said, because every time he come around, you not here. I said, so you probably think I'm making your ass up.
Well,
But I guess that's a horse of a different color. But we need to do that. When do the new love interests
okay.
meet the old ones? Especially if you got a father. Like when would it be a good time for somebody to meet Paul, my other significant other? When would it be a good time for me to meet his other significant other? Which I have. But Marcus says, LOL, not crazy, but full of questions and really honest. So your family gonna tell your business?
And they do that. My sister will have the diarrhea of the mouth, and not
Which one?
Ellie. She will have the diarrhea of the mouth, not meaning to, but meaning to. So it kind of be a little ghetto on Ellie's part. Are we paused?
I don't know. It's we frozen. We're frozen here. So let me see. Oh shit. No, 11. Let me go back. That would Lonnie B. Hold on.
Dish
Let me go
TV.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Alright, we
All
may
right,
had a
I
little
think we
bump
back.
in the road.
We
We
had
had
a
a
bump in
hiccup.
the road. Come
But
back.
I
Come
feel
back.
like if you are adults, I feel that where certain things are going. You've had a talk. You kind of know. Hopefully. And then you kind of can go from there. That's my take on it.
In today's day and age, I don't think people is talking. According to my daughter, this is how it's going
And
now.
how old is your daughter? Put that out there.
She's 26. Okay. But this is how she say it's going these days. Somebody sliding in your DM. It could be on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. They slide
Twitter, everything.
They sliding in your, they
sliding on in. First base.
Yeah, they sliding in your DM, right? So once they slide in your DM, well, first of all, she said, you gotta set thirst traps.
Right. You got to
And-
stop trap.
So once you set the thirst trap, then you got motherfucker slide in your DM.
Okay.
Okay. And then
Okay.
you know, you might FaceTime through the DM.
Yes.
Because you can do that through
Yes.
Instagram and Facebook. You know,
Yes.
you're chopping it up. You might send some selfies. You might even send some nudie flicks.
Okay.
Next thing you know, you're meeting this motherfucker. You're
Yes.
fucking.
Oh.
And then y'all kicking it, fucking, kicking it. Maybe movies, date, kicking it.
And
Now
so
we in a
on.
relationship.
Oh.
It's ass backwards.
It's just not how it used to be anymore.
It's ass
And
backwards
sometimes you
today.
ain't even dating. You going out on dates. Y'all linking. You're having sex, and then that's pretty much it. Like that, and that can last up to 4 to 5 years.
Even
And
sex is-
you don't even have a title. But we're going to talk
That's
about when to meet the family.
Yeah,
Even
right.
in
I must say,
situationships,
that's-
you meet the family.
That is true.
Even in situationships,
They just say,
you will
okay,
go for Thanksgiving.
This one been for Thanksgiving.
Been for Thanksgiving.
But okay, you know what?
That's my friend.
Yeah, this my friend. This Melissa. Okay. Now Melissa don't know about Tammy that came the week before, but the family do. And trust and believe, the family's loyalty lies to their family member. It
of
don't
course.
buy with Melissa.
Listen.
It sure as fuck don't buy with Tammy. But when somebody come up to you and say, "Oh, you Melissa, right?" You automatically know that you ain't the only one. So you know, step. Yeah. So
I'm ready to meet the family. I feel like if me and homie is kicking it and we're in a relationship, whatever.
Right,
yeah,
right.
I don't have no problem meeting the family.
I don't have no problem meeting them, but you know, hanging all around them and you know, going to all kinds of cookouts and stuff. That's a different story.
Well, I'm with that too, because I would want that to be reciprocated on my end. So yeah, and if they having a birthday party for you and you my man, and I haven't met your family in a year and a half, I expect to be at the birthday party.
What?
Yeah, and if I'm not at the birthday party, then how significant am I to you? Are
Right.
you embarrassed about me? Is this serious? What's going on?
So, with that being said, we only got 3 people on here. I don't know where the fuck y'all at tonight. I mean, come on now. We gonna try to come back every Thursday. We really is because, you know.
And it's about to be fall, so y'all should have your ass in the house.
Tammy got to go. Marcus and Tammy got to go. Well, so, okay, now let's say they don't want you to meet their family. They don't want to meet your family. I had a chick who was dating Jalen's dad. She never wanted to meet Jalen. Never wanted to meet him. So, in turn, so what does that tell you? Okay, when do you get to meet the family? Cool. But what if they don't want to meet the family? Then what?
There's no longevity there.
There it is. Okay.
I wouldn't think that person is serious about A, the relationship.
Right.
B, there's no longevity. Because I would I wouldn't want to be with somebody who wouldn't want to okay with meeting my family,
Right.
but not okay with meeting my kid.
Yeah.
Because my kid is my family.
My kid is a part of me. And that's what I told him. I said, well, he said, should I feel some type of way because so-and-so don't want to meet Jalen? And I tell you, it crushed him because he kind of liked the chick. He was digging her, you know, whatever.
He was with her, you know.
Yeah, so, and I was like, well, he said, I feel some type of way about that. And I could tell in his face that it crushed him because he loves his son to pieces. And so I said, well, that just means that she's not going to be around for long. She's not investing, you know, in the relationship if she doesn't want to meet your kid, you know.
You know. And sometimes I think people, they interact with your children via phone, let's just say via FaceTime.
Okay.
Hi, how you doing? You know, Mr. So-and-so. Oh, hi, Rhea. How you doing?
Yes.
Okay. So me and this individual will be together for like a year, but no, but he has not met Rhea. Just so much as through the whole car on the phone, not
Face to face.
sending money for birthday gifts and Christmas, but really never meeting her. So now it's at that point where I want to meet her. Now, what do you want to meet her for? Okay, I understand. You want to meet her because you want to put a face with a name and a personality. Because I'm sure that there's not going to be any longevity there. But do you feel like it's almost it's an obligation that you have to meet her now because you've interacted with her and hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. You kind of want to see who you've not been supporting, but you've been talking to, and this. I fake care for your mom, so I want to meet you too.
I want to fake care for you. Well, it could be that the person is pulling at your heartstrings, saying, I do want to meet your child. And and this goes for a lot of people, I want to meet your child, this, that, and the third. So that will make you stay a little longer than you probably are meant to stay. So the girl didn't want to meet Jalen, was ultimately telling me she wasn't fitting to stay.
Right.
And I think after a while, he went ahead and busted up with old Deputy Dog and found himself a nice new girl. And she loved Jalen to pieces and everything. And now she's not around either. So he finally stopped saying her name, but he still asked about that goddamn cat.
Oh, Lord.
Got up in the goddamn cremains.
That is so messed up. That's a big cat.
Got into the cat cremains.
Oh, the diaper that car 6 times.
That ain't him.
Oh, I was about to
That's that black lady live over there. Then she older. She like she finished on.
Look, oh my God, she's about to
Oh, the German cat is watching. Hey, girl.
Hey.
It's them babies.
So, yeah. I mean,
I guess everybody has.
it's different.
You know what? If it's a 90-day rule, like Steve Harvey said, before you give up the cookie, maybe it should be like a 180-day rule before they get to meet your family. I think maybe we need to start putting timelines on some shit.
Well, and that's the thing. And sometimes that's the thing. Going with the flow. That's the thing. Sometimes doing
Going with the
other stuff-
flow, fuck you up.
Yeah, I was told the other week, and that's why we're here. I said, well, we just gonna go with the flow. That's why we're here. Oh shit. Oh, unbeknownst to me, I thought the flow was working for you.
So
yeah,
maybe that might be.
So you're saying get structured with shit.
Yeah.
Pick timelines, deadlines.
They get
on
your
shit.
structure at your fucking job. You go in, okay. You like what I did with Cardinal Management Group. I went in, I submitted my resume, got called in for an interview, took a fucking test, got called in for a second interview, all right, and then got called in for another fucking interview, and then get hired, and then they give you a 90 days probation and review and see if they want to keep you, see if you deserve a raise. Okay, then you get that, and every year you get your review.
So that's how you're thinking that dating should be.
Maybe. I think maybe if we set up some time frames and stuff, then maybe it will prevent us from being breakneck.
Yeah, because that's the speed.
That's the speed that we go. I only know one speed. That's breakneck.
Meaning we not slowing down. We just getting in the car, whiplashing and breaking necks.
Exactly. So,
Our own necks.
yeah, so I think if you do that, that might stop you from, 40 going north. Be like, okay, well, 3 months, okay, I ain't gonna give him the cootie. Steve Harvey said, you can go out, you can date, you can drink tea, you can bring them in your house and have cookies and crumpets and shit. But, you're not getting the goods. And after that, maybe after the 90
He
days.
gonna cut up 91. Here it is. You gonna give him the draws.
Well, I mean, he done bought dinners.
So he paid for it essentially.
Ain't like you done gave it up for free.
Hey, look,
Like they doing these days.
At least a hoe knows she getting paid.
Think about, he earned it. Okay, he done put out money, he done put out dates, he might have bought you a couple outfits, he might have bought you fucking shoes, might have paid a bill or two. All right, I'll give you a coochie coupon.
One and done. One and done. So yeah, I mean, so like I said, so basically to be determined then. Because it all depends on what speed you're going in a relationship. Are you talking every day? Are you seeing each other every day? How is the relationship progressing? If the relationship is progressing, nicely and everything, and you like, you know what, this is, I like the flow of this.
Okay.
Not so much as the flow, but I like this.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, well here it is 90 days.
Okay.
But if he's not close with his family, are you expecting to meet the family? If he's estranged from his family, you're not going to meet the family. If he has a bad relationship with the family's going to be it's going to be off limits.
Yeah, that's touchy because
Right.
For us, because we dating dudes, we ain't dating no females. Dudes don't like to talk about that stuff.
Correct.
They don't like to open up. There's only one dude that I know that will open up about anything and everything, and that's her baby. Talk to Wayne about anything. But yeah, I guess if
because that goes to say too, sometimes when you're in a relationship with somebody and it's progressing quite well, and there may be little touches of you talking about your upbringing and stuff like that, and then once you get to a point where hey look, can I meet, I'm ready to meet the family. Well, me and my peoples we not there right now,
Oh, hey, Ellen. Ellen Robinson is watching. Throw up some hearts, y'all. Throw them up.
So you may not be ready to. So meeting the family ain't gonna happen. Or did the mom and the dad leave? Was you with the auntie and the grandma was raising you? So now So it's so many other elements to meeting the family. Because and then if this person comes to you and your family, and they love the shit out of you and your family, then they're going to astray from their family
and make your family
their family.
And that's essentially, I think, what Drew did.
Well, yeah.
I think he loved us. He became family,
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't just Rain's boyfriend, Ray's father, nothing. He was
Right.
family. He was Drew,
So
I
that's
think he still is.
So-
He still is.
So that's basically what it'll be.
I guess it's some determining factors, huh?
I to be determined. Because, but I at the same time, though, I ain't even gonna lie. I want, if I'm kicking in with somebody, I do want Ellie and Dorothy, my closest friends, to meet who I'm dealing with. I do. And I don't think that is a time frame for that. I don't think that, with Ellie, you guys have met Kyle or what have you when he came down. So I don't think it's a time frame for that. Me meeting, of course, I met the family, all at once. I was like, oh, okay.
That might be a little much for me, meeting the motherfuckers all at once. Bring them to me 2 by 2s, like they did on the ark.
Nah, it was all 12. I was like, oh, okay. I digress. But with that being said, that still don't mean that I'm like Ron said, that I'm the one that, I'm significant. And we talked about that the other day, how sometimes that because you spend a very significant holiday with somebody, that makes that your relationship significant. No, it doesn't. That's the date of the holiday is significant, but it doesn't mean if you're not significant in here, the fucking December 25th don't mean shit. Just like fucking February 17th.
Well, bitch, that's my birthday, so that's very significant.
Well, it's significant to you.
Oh, I think you meant the 14th, Valentine's Day.
No, I just wanted to pick a random number.
Oh, I like that you picked my birthday, though.
You know what? That's so funny. I just picked it out of the hat. But I'm just saying, it's a random day. If that person is not significant to you, then any fucking day any day won't fucking matter. Whether it be a holiday or whether it be a fucking Wednesday, it just wouldn't matter.
Back to be determined. But if I know you and I know you get along good with your mom and pops and everything, then I think I might put a timeline on that jump.
Right.
That I think, but for everybody it's different. I think for me, that might work for me.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm gonna tell you what, and also don't sit around and have me meet the family.
Hey Angel, I hope you're feeling better.
Likewise.
And your mom too.
Yeah,
I hope for her.
I hope that you having me meet the family ain't trying to fuck with my head, my mental. Like, oh, you in here, boo. You done met the family, everything. Like, oh, but I ain't heard from you in 2 days though. But you know.
But you got to spend Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yes, hold on. Hold on.
Holiday.
Period. Oh, period.
Oh, was it period?
It was period.
Oh. Okay.
Like, as in, you bitching? Yes, I am. Because I'd rather spend New Year's Eve with you.
There it
Fuck
is.
Thanksgiving. I don't even eat pork. I ain't even had ham.
God damn it. Because most of them Muslim.
Yeah.
So that's crazy though, because most of them ain't supposed to even celebrate that. So it really don't matter.
All I know is there was no ham in it. I couldn't have a ham biscuit. Couldn't have a ham nothing.
No
But I
ham
digress.
sandwich?
No,
Oh
no
my
ham
gosh.
I'm like, I don't even want a plate to go. Who sells food? Hey. Anyway, to be determined, I guess, on families. I feel like if me and you kicking it, we vibing hard, then yeah, I do expect to meet the family. If you have a good relationship with them, or if you don't. If you don't, then I want to know why you don't have a relationship with them.
Yeah.
Now, I don't need to get all into the deets, but I just need to get a little synopsis of what's going on. That's it. And as far as like my baby girl, that right there, that's significant. Fuck December, fuck Thanksgiving, fuck Christmas.
Absolutely.
Raya
I
is
would agree.
significant.
I would
It
agree.
doesn't necessarily have to be a date. It's the person that's significant.
I would
So.
that I would agree with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So is
So-
it about time to wrap it up or nah? What time is it? How long we been on?
Wrap it
Oh,
up.
31 minutes,
Wrap
alright.
it up.
So what we gonna try to come to y'all
Yeah.
every Thursday. So we'll be back next Thursday,
Yeah.
and I think we want to talk about how long should you be with a person. I think that topic I was telling you about.
About Fox 5 something.
Yeah. For you know that they the one. How long should you be with a person before you know that they are the one? Well, but we're gonna say that for next week. So y'all come back and let us know. Is 7 o'clock a good time? Because we can have as many viewers as we normally have at 7:30. So I think we might have to come closer to 7:30.
Alright. And there's
So-
a game tonight too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's just- I don't think
okay,
it's
well
nobody.
it is football.
I don't think it's nobody important.
Oh, there goes Susie. Thank you, sir. Throw them up, y'all. Throw up them hearts and them things.
Hello.
What the fuck is this?
Yes.
All right, y'all. Well,
Okay, I will.
we gonna go ahead and do. Oh, hey, Kim Burrell.
Bye. And goddamn, I can't get my number changed because Jared will always have my number. I tell you,
That wasn't Derry Young.
it was Jared.
Oh, he
All right.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit, what happened to your shit?
I don't know.
All right, y'all. So, like I said, we gonna come back next Thursday. You know, your girl's gonna be here. Who said what? She said hello and picked up the phone. I know. Susie, remember that time she left me down on
That
the
was
sofa
Faye, Susie.
all by myself to
Susie.
carry the show?
I had to go.
I was
girl.
like, Lord, if it wasn't for Susie and Kiki, I would have been sitting there looking all dumb. I would have had to wrap up the show because I can't carry on the conversation just by myself.
Well, see.
So we're gonna be back next Thursday, 7:30, closer to 7:30, I think. Oh, that was Marcus said that. Marcus said she said hello and picked up the phone. Yes, she do. All right, love you too.
Well, I had to because they kept on calling back. It
What
was
a
the
mess!
children.
What a mess! What a mess!
Yes.
But
So,
all right, guys.
thank you for coming, as always.
Thanks for the support and love. But we'll see you next Thursday.
Yeah, and we're gonna have wine next time. I mean, I was drinking a little bit of proof, but it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, and I had juice because I had a procedure done today. They did the throat scope to go into my gut. So they said no alcohol for 24 hours. And so the way my acid reflux be cutting up, I was like, I better listen tonight because I don't want to be burping and be bloated all night long by
I
just
know.
drinking some yeast.
I know. Then she be over here. Hell, I be over there asleep, and she be over here stomach churning and shit. Over there.
Drinking some fucking grape juice, y'all.
Well, I had some Ciroc and Fanta, but
All right, but next week we gonna be all hyped because I'm be able to drink. Oh, and I guess that's it.
yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh shit, phone going down.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys, have a good night. Bye. Love you guys. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you.
Hello.